we couldn't get anything going early, and Mike kept us in there and made some plays. Rock made some plays in the first half, but we allowed 54% shooting the first half, and we just haven't stopped anybody. Second half, they shot 32% from the field. We were just better. We just were more active on defense. We kept them from getting the ball where they wanted to. We kept Harrell from getting the ball down low, and we were just a different team on defense, and that really turned the game. I mean, we scored, but it was mainly our defense that was the difference in the game. And then we were good. We did a really good job of getting the ball to Rock down low against their zone. Even though it's a zone, if you move enough and get enough movement, you can get the ball down there. And he was great tonight. He finished everything down there. He was spectacular in the low post. It was great defensively. He just had a spectacular game, and we missed a couple free throws down the stretch, but we made the ones that we had to. And Caleb made a great play at the end, driving in and getting that short jumper. That was a big-time play. It was a really good win, and the big difference in the game between the last 4 games we've played that were against really good teams is our defense was just better in the second half. That was the difference. Questions?
Defensively, was that as good as you've seen all year? 2-3 twice. It seemed like you guys got better as the game went on.
Well, we kept them outside. And we still challenged the three-point shooters. And we just did a better job keeping them out of the lane. Once they get into the lane, you get the pass to the low post and you get the runners in there. And, we just did a better job of keeping them out of the lane. That was the difference in the game, really. Well, we haven't, we had opportunities against North Carolina, Pittsburgh, and Duke. I mean, not like we were favored at any point in time in those games, but we had certainly every opportunity to have a chance in those games, and our defense just wasn't good enough. Just wasn't good enough. And tonight it was.
What did you see from Tyler working out of the high post with their zone?
They don't guard him there when he comes in there, and he's got to be able to make plays. And he put it on the floor, went to the basket. He's trying to shoot that jump shot. He can't make that jump shot yet. And he's got to go to the basket. And the other thing he can do, because nobody's there, he can go right into a ball screen, and now there's nobody to help. And that's how Mike gets in there, or Trevor can get in there. And, we were fortunate because tonight was the first game, really, Trevor got all good shots. I mean, maybe 1-3 was a little tough, but he got the threes. Maybe he's got to take tough ones, I don't know. But he got really good looks tonight. And this was the first time this year that I can remember where he got a lot of good looks, and he just couldn't get the ball to go in the basket. And a lot of respect for our team because he kept missing those shots, and we just kept finding a way to hang in there and get the lead. And when we got the lead, we were able to get a little separation. And but it was still, it was still about defense. We're 4 for 18 from the 3. I mean, you can shoot poorly from the 3 and still be able to get a win if your defense is good enough. And tonight our defense was good enough.
Jim, no Chris Jones tonight? Did you prepare any differently when you heard the news?
No. Snyder he took his place. He had 13. He had a decent, pretty good game. But Chris Jones is a good player, obviously. And that's during the basketball season. You're going to lose guys. Key guys going to go out sometimes, and you just have to play without it.
Jim, how happy are you for Rakeem to finally get a big win against a ranked team like this in his last season here with no postseason?
Well, he's played 140 games here, so he's had a lot of opportunities. He's beaten a lot of ranked teams over the years, a lot, and he's been to the Final Four, and he's been to the tournament, 3 times. So he's had a lot of success and a lot of opportunities to play in big games. That's why he came to Syracuse. And, he's just playing to try to get better and try to win games. Tonight was his best, I thought, this year. He changed some shots. He blocked some shots. He made some really hard post moves down there against the 6'10 guy, 6'11 guy, and they have help down there. They're doubling him still, coming back on him. He had a great game tonight. He was tremendous tonight.
Jim, I know you and Rick are both amazing coaches all the time, but when you beat Rick, is there anything that you look at as that was special because?
No, not really. No. I mean, it's great to beat Louisville. They got a great team, but it just means that that he won't have beaten me 13 times or whatever. They put the records in all the time against people I can't beat, but when I beat people, they don't put those records in. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why that is, but no. I mean, they're a good team. You want to win. It's really not about coaches. It's about players and how the players play, and you want to win. You want to get a win, and we played really well against good teams this year. Really well. Nobody's been close at Villanova. I think their average wins at home probably about 15 points or more, and we beat them the whole game. We played great down there. We've had some really good games. We really have. We played really well in a lot of tough situations, a lot of tough places, and we just weren't good enough in the end. And mostly defensively, we just aren't quite as good. Obviously, you lose a 6'10 guy that's a shot blocker. That hurts your defense in the long run. But, unfortunately, those things happen sometimes, and you have to make the best of it.
Coach, what's there to build on going in after a win over a ranked team into the Pitt game coming up?
We had a great game with them down there. We played great. They just played a little better. We weren't able to stop them, and we just got to do a better job on defense, and that's the mindset right now. Everybody you play now is good, and you just have to be ready to play. But we played well. I'm happy with the way we played in the games that we've lost. I think the one area is we wish we could play a little better defensively, but we have some limitations there that we just haven't been able to overcome, and we'll just keep working at it, keep trying to get better.
Caleb is a key shot late in this one. What does that do for his confidence now?
Well, he makes that shot. Why he took the three, I don't know. I mean, there was no reason on earth he should have taken that shot. He made up for it a little bit because that's the shot he can make. If he can get in the lane and get that pull-up, he can make that shot. He's shooting over 50% on that shot. He's shooting 20% from the three-point line. So there's no way on earth that I can figure out why he would think he should take a three. There's no logical explanation for it other than you want to lose the game. And he shouldn't want to lose the game. There's plenty of time in the shot clock. He should have tried to get in the lane, which is what he did. But sometimes in life you can't make that mistake and get an opportunity to correct it later. He's fortunate because they missed the three at the other end. He had an opportunity to get in the lane and make that other play when we still had a margin. It could have been down to 3 or 2. You just can't take that shot at that stage of the game unless the shot clock is running out, and it wasn't. So, he's got to learn from these things. He's a sophomore now. He's played enough games to be a sophomore. He's not a freshman anymore. So he's got to make better decisions out there.
Jim, did you do anything different on Montrez in the second half?
Not really. Rock stayed back the whole game. The problem we had is they made the foul line jump shot in the first half, and then we just didn't change much. We kind of stayed back to try to keep him from getting it. And the time he got it, we should have gotten it. The first basket he had, we had 3 guys there. We should have gotten that ball. We just don't get those loose balls. We're slow to react to those. But we stayed back more. And the other thing is he gets his points when the guards penetrate, and then they hit him or he gets a rebound. If you keep the guards outside or having them take a tough shot, then he doesn't get that same opportunity. And that was really the main difference. But he hits, he hasn't. I've watched him all year. He rarely makes that jump shot. He made the first two right off the bat. That's why, scouting reports, you never want to say, well, he's not going to make it, because they always make it when you think they won't.
What was Mike able to do tonight against Arizona to continue?
We got a little movement. We kept screening for him, trying to get him in mismatches where they would switch. They switched a lot and trying to get him where he could drive on a bigger guy, and just get in the lane and make something happen. And Mike's playing great. I mean, he's, I don't think you can ask anybody to play any better than this kid's playing. He's playing 40 minutes, 18-6, 5 rebounds. I mean, good defensively. Made a block of the year on Rozier. I mean, I think he did that against somebody else too this year, but I know that one, that was a dunk. I mean, he made incredible play on that ball. That was incredible play. But, we got the ball to the right people, and we survived Trevor having just, the worst game he's had, I think, since he came here in terms of getting good opportunities. They missed a driving layup and just had a bad night. Able to overcome that.
On that block, were you close to being upset that you didn't get back, and then you kind of recovered?
The other guys are not getting back. That's the problem. We had 3 guards in there, and Ronnie Patterson's a guard, and he's standing under the basket. You just can't have that. He would have stayed in the game if he had been back on defense. You can't give up. We can't give up layups. We got enough problems. We cannot give up those things. Any way, shape, or form. It's a good win. We'll see you Saturday.